Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the weekend preview show, and welcome back from the international break. It's game week 8 and we're starting with Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Nottingham Forest on a very bad run, which was made worse by the 2-0 defeat to Newcastle last time out. Welcome Chelsea, who are starting to fly high with that very important victory over champions Liverpool at Stamford Bridge last week. This fixture last season ended in a 1-0 win for Chelsea, which ultimately sealed their Champions League qualification on the last day of the season. Chelsea haven't lost away to Forest as long as I can remember, so this promises to be a good day out for the Blues. Postecoglou is still searching for his first win, and Forest will be up for this game. Estevo will be the one to watch in this game after scoring the crucial goal against Liverpool and following that up with 2 goals for Brazil at the international break. Chris Wood is returning from international break with a knee injury or a scare. It's not clear if he's going to play in this game. It won't be an easy game because when you're playing a team who's on a bad run of form like this, you really never know how they're going to turn out, and they'll always be motivated to turn things around. So it will be a tough game, but I expect a 2-0 win here for Chelsea. So my prediction for this game is 2-0 to Chelsea. Next up is Brighton versus Newcastle. Brighton, after dismantling Chelsea in game week 6, could only manage a draw against Wolves last week, while Newcastle cruised to a very comfortable 2-0 win against Forest. This fixture ended in a 1-1 draw last season. This is a pretty even game, and to me it's 50-50. It's not a fixture that produces a lot of goals either. In 22 games since 2012, they've had like 1.95 goals per game. Player to watch for this game is Walter Mad for Newcastle. This guy just can't stop scoring. He scored for Germany again during the break. I won't be surprised if he's on the score sheet this week. Like I said, it's a tough one to predict, but I'll be going 2-1 to Newcastle. Next up, we go over to Turf Moor, where Burnley host Leeds. Both teams lost their games last week, Burnley losing to Villa and Leeds beaten by Spurs. Last season, this fixture was in the Championship and it ended in a goalless draw. In recent history though, Leeds have the upper hand in this fixture. Since 2004, across all competitions, Leeds have beaten Burnley 13 times compared to Burnley's 8 wins and 4 draws. This game is also very hard to predict, especially with Burnley being at home, but I'll be going for a 2-1 win for Leeds. Player to watch here would be Noah Okafor for Leeds. Next up is Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Crystal Palace had their unbeaten run up in flames last week against Everton, and Bournemouth came from behind to dispatch Fulham at home. This is a game with 2 very organized sides and 2 brilliant managers. I believe Palace are negotiating a contract extension with Glasner, and very good for them. This fixture ended in a goalless draw last season, and it's been really pretty even between these 2 teams. Players to watch here are Mateta and Semenyo. Mateta making his French international debut and scoring against Iceland, and Semenyo back from helping Ghana qualify for the World Cup following his brilliant run in the league, which saw him get the Bournemouth Player of the Month for September. Like I said, it's a very even fixture and I don't see any deviation in this game. I think I'm going for a 1-1 draw. We now make our way to Etihad, where City will be hosting Everton. Man City slowly climbing up the table after another win at Brentford, and Everton ending Palace's unbeaten run at home. This fixture ended in a 1-1 draw last season, but City has dominated Everton for some time now. In fact, they are unbeaten against Everton since 2017 after that 4-0 loss they suffered. And too bad for Everton, Grealish will not be available for this game because he's not permitted to play against his parent club. So it will be up to Ndiaye to make magic happen for Everton. Haaland is the player to watch out for in this game. After scoring a hat-trick for Norway against Israel, he was rested for the last game against New Zealand, so he's really fresh coming into this game. Pickford, after agreeing a new contract extension with Everton, will have to be on top form for Everton to get anything out of this game. My prediction here is a 2-0 win for Man City. And next up is Sunderland versus Wolves. Sunderland surprisingly losing to Man United on game week 7, and and Wolves held by Brighton. This fixture is as even as can be. Since 2004, across all competitions, both teams have had 4 wins each and 4 draws between them, averaging about 3 goals per game. The player to watch here is none other than Granit Xhaka, but a special mention to Robin Rolfs in goal for Sunderland. My prediction for this game is a 1-0 win for Sunderland. We now go over to Craven Cottage for Fulham versus Arsenal. New league leaders Arsenal travel across London to consolidate their top position after they dispatched West Ham 2-0 last time out. This fixture last season ended in a 1-1 draw. Since 2001, across all competitions, Arsenal have registered 24 wins, 4 losses and 8 draws against Fulham. But in recent times, it has been a lot closer. In their last 5 league meetings, Arsenal have won 2, drawn 2 and lost 1. And it's a London derby. Anything can happen in this type of games. Plus, Fulham is a very good team and they've got players that can really hurt Arsenal. And their former players have a tendency to always score against them. Iwobi will be one of the ones to watch for Fulham, fresh from helping Nigeria qualify for the World Cup playoffs. Arsenal are looking very, very strong at the moment, and after last week they must have gotten this real belief that they can win the league. It's going to be a tough one for Fulham. Saka is back and is flying. He scored for England during the international break. Like I said, this will be a very tough one, and I expect Arsenal to get all 3 points in this one. So my prediction will be 2-1 to Arsenal. On Sunday, we start with Spurs versus Villa. Both teams coming into this game with a win. Spurs dispatching Leeds away, Villa getting their 2nd win of the season at home against Burnley. Spurs won this fixture 4-1 last season. But I can't really separate both teams in this game. Spurs are as inconsistent as ever, and Villa have had this very staggered start to the season. It's really tough to call. Mohamed Kudus will be one to watch in this game after helping Ghana secure their World Cup spot during the break. He'll be back with a lot of confidence. My prediction here would be 2-2, a 2-2 draw. Really, this game could go either ways. Either of these teams could win, but I'm just going to go safe. We move to the Super Sunday fixture at Anfield, Liverpool versus Manchester United. Man United with a vital win against Sunderland at home last week. Liverpool dropping off the top of the table after the loss at Chelsea. In this game, form goes out the window. This is 100% who wants it more. This is for pride as much as anything. Liverpool have been tested this season and it's time for them to show some kind of reaction. And for Manchester United, this is a chance to do something they haven't done in a long time, which is win back-to-back games. It's going to be a very entertaining game at Anfield, and I truly see Liverpool taking the win here. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Liverpool, and this might just be the game where Florian Wirtz breaks his duck and opens his account for Liverpool. My prediction here is a 2-1 win for Liverpool. Finally, we finish things up at the London Stadium, where West Ham will be hosting Brentford in a London derby. Both teams coming from a loss from last week, and they will be looking for a win here. This fixture last season ended in a 1-0 win for Brentford, and in the Premier League, Brentford just have the edge over West Ham with 5 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss against West Ham. I would normally predict a win for Brentford here, but since Nuno Espirito Santo is in charge at West Ham, I would give them some respect and wait after a few games before I start to judge them. And so because of that, my prediction here is a 1-1 draw. And there you have it. Those are my predictions for the week. Promises to be a very exciting week, and I'll be back for a reaction video later on. If you've enjoyed this video, please like the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what your predictions are in the comment section. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next